Breathe, remember to breathe. My body isn't moving. I sleep with eyes wide open. Help, somebody's on me. He looked just like the devil, smiling like he's evil. Dark little creature hiding under my bed, pouring dreams in my ear, putting fears in my head. You call me at night, got a taste for bare feet. You got darkness in your eyes and you're coming for me. I can't turn out the lights. I'm living in a nightmare, screaming but I'm silent. Nobody's inside. Don't wanna close my eyes yet, 'cause when I do it's there. He's got me trapped in a ghost carousel. I can move, I'm in hell again and again. Round and around, I am trapped, I am bound. He's laughing at me with a sinister grin, and I know, yeah, I know that he won't let me go. I'm paralyzed to the tears in my eyes. Dark little creature hiding under my bed, pouring dreams in my ear, putting fears in my head. You call me at night, got a taste for bare feet. You got darkness in your eyes and you're coming for me. I can't turn up the lights. I'm living in a nightmare, screaming but I'm silent.
Any whistle slide.
Wow.
Welcome to Paradise, Michigan. Genesis. Season
Damn.
3, Episode 34. A Nightmare on Oak Street. The sand is cool beneath your silent feet. Paradise Beach feels wrong, incomplete. The sun hangs low, too pale, too sharp, too still, as if the day itself has lost its will. Across the shore, small mirror shards lie strewn. They catch the light, then lose it far too soon. A flash of skin, an eye that doesn't align. Your shapes distort where broken edges shine. Green doors rise crooked from the waiting sand, set deep as though by some deliberate hand. Their paint is old, a sickly, stubborn green, too worn for places no one's ever seen. Lake Michigan rolls in with patient weight. Wide waves that strike the shore a moment late. They lift, they fall, they crash, then pull away, as sound and motion fail to quite agree. Cold water creeps, then slips back toward the deep. The shore exhales, but never falls asleep. Above, the clouds draw tight, bruise green and gray. A storm that coils and does not break or stray. Then, metal screams. A nearby door begins to swing. Its hinges shriek like memory and pain. It opens inward, drinking all the light. A dark that bends the borders of your sight. A silhouette stands framed within that door. Not crossing yet, but leaning in for more. You cannot see its face, or shape, or form, but every nerve you have knows this is true. It knows you. Now think, imagine, and tell yourself who steps through. I would ask each of you
Oh my god.
to speak aloud who you think is standing on the other side of the door and about to step through. Coop.
All at the same time or
Nope.
one at a time?
1, 2,
No,
3.
please. Please, no.
Now.
Coop.
Uh-huh. Dallas Rogers.
Oh my god.
Dallas Rogers. Jessica.
Sharp, I think.
Anne.
Oh no, I have to go again.
Yes.
Oh, what was the bitchy bully's name?
Claire?
No, the one that
There's been a lot of them.
that Anne broke the hand of.
Oh,
Meredith?
Meredith.
Yeah, Meredith. Yep.
Rosie.
I would think it would be Claire.
Laz.
I had an initial answer, but it's already been said, so I'm gonna go with Algernon.
We're getting an asterisk from the peanut gallery here. Can Coop change the answer?
Yes.
I
Oh,
can.
Yes, you
yes.
Right now?
can. Yeah, you can change your answer.
Okay, hold on. I have to find him.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, Tamiko. Just wanted to bring it
kind of really
It's
did.
one specific Jake, apparently.
Not just any Jake.
There was a Jake that was interacted with briefly who went through a door never to be seen again.
I think with the callback.
Jake the Fugitive, perhaps?
Oh my god.
The
Yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Yes,
Jake the
Harrison Ford
Fugitive
Jake.
is my new answer.
Jake the Fugitive.
Man. Jake the Fugitive. He's back. He's back
Okay.
from the future.
Oh my god, Coop. You're the one-armed man.
Now. That's funny. Now. Speak the name you think waits in that door. Say who you see who cannot be ignored. Each voice must name the figure it believes still lingers just beyond the door's release. Once again, say the name of the person you've just named in character.
Jake the Fugitive.
Jessica
Sharp.
and
Meredith.
Rosie.
Claire?
Laz.
Algernon.
With all names lingered heavy in the air, I take the die, its edges sharp and fair. I roll to choose what shape this moment wears,
Oh fuck.
to set your fate within this dream, this nightmare. I will now roll a d10.
Jesus.
I have assigned numbers to each of the people you have named. That is a 6.
We don't know what that means, bro.
The door hinges screech in protest once more. The sound seems to carry across this beach that and then you see suddenly a hand grabs hold of the edge of the threshold. Nails dig into the paint at the edge of the threshold. Then another hand and you see the tendons, you see the knuckles almost popping, turning white as the hands seem to be fighting against some force. And then a figure suddenly pulls through and crashes into the sand at your feet. The young woman that lands on the sand looks up, blowing sand out of her face as she stands up and looks at all of you with a look of abject horror and terror in her face, and then sudden confusion as Meredith looks around at all of you.
Oh!
What is happening? What is going on? What?
Oh,
Jessica?
oh my god, dude.
What are you doing here? What are all of you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I look around. I'm like, Rosie's still like grappling with this. What is this? What? Okay, everybody just take a breath. This is not like real, right? This is not like really the beach, right? Let's start there.
I don't know if somebody spiked my drink last night. I don't know if maybe it was something I smoked. Last I knew, I was on the beach at the bonfire, and then I have been stumbling through hallway after hallway after hallway full of green doors, opening them only to enter another hallway full of doors until finally I opened this one, and something tried to keep me from coming out. And here I am in front of all of you, so I don't know if you're all supposed to be representative of my fears or my inhibitions or jealousy or whatever it is my brain's trying to tell me. I don't even hardly know some of you as she looks around. Why would I be dreaming of all of you?
Whoa, that's deep.
Says Coop.
So, like,
No.
maybe she's caught up in whatever weird, like, random shit is going on. Why are they bringing her in now?
I don't know. Like I mean, I know of Meredith, but like I haven't ever had any like interaction with her. Lazarus, have you had any have you been friends with her or something?
Fucking weird. No. I mean, I think I've seen her come and go out of the school a couple of times. She made kind of an ugly face at me, but
I'm gonna just assume she doesn't regularly hang out with Coop.
I'm right
Yes.
here.
No.
Why are you talking about me like I'm not here?
Sorry,
Hey, Meredith, let me-
you don't hang out with Coop, do you?
No. Well, we did that one time. Let me ask you something, Meredith. Tell me if you remember. Does the title "Remembers Only" mean anything to you?
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
You might have to jog my memory.
Dude, it was the go ahead, Duke,
Uh,
go ahead.
What is it? A bunch of us, Oak, myself, Jessica, and possibly Rosie?
It was
Question
not
mark?
me. I
Not
was
you.
notably not in that. I was choosing to
What is
forget.
it? We were in the gym and found out from Meredith that she and the other kids apparently have a club, which we named the Remembers Only. They remember the iterations with Nathan Floyd, Holly Nash, Brad Dawson, Refrigerator Terry,
Oh,
Rita Wilson,
yeah.
Dallas Rogers, Robbie D.
Robert D was the one that kept like making like hints about it to Oak, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's all coming back. So you asked her if that name means anything?
Yep.
She leans in, kind of steps in closer to you, Coop. How do you know about that?
Oh.
Yay, we've got iteration Meredith.
No, it's just Meredith. I actually forgot what her last name is.
Oh my god. Well, so you know it through this like club. You know Meredith through the club. Lazarus doesn't know her at all. I barely know her. Jess, are you like besties or something?
I think, yeah, Jess looks, I mean, yeah, we used to be friends.
Yeah, used to be. And you see, almost subconsciously, as she says that, she grabs her hand and kind of starts like massaging the hand.
Oh, she remembers. Oh shit.
Does she
Yeah.
seem to be reacting at all to the fact that there's two Jessicas?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
No, she does not seem to be reacting to that.
Oh.
Sante. Okay.
Okay, well, however we all know each other, we're all here, and I assume we all want to be not here. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're
how do we
pretty sure
get
that
out?
this is like a dream?
Kind
Oh,
of.
wait. Jessica is going to try and get more than 10 feet away from Anne.
Oh.
Testing.
Do the
Oh.
rules.
As soon as
hold
Lad
true?
says that, Jess is going to try stepping away from Anne.
Make a grit check.
Oh, no.
So gritty. Make sure you don't frickin' get your heart pulled out. Get over here.
Fatality.
Fatality.
Oh, I have a D12. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I exploded.
Ooh.
So I got a 16.
Oh goddamn! You can get so many feet away. I bet.
Does Anne have to make a grit or just
No,
me?
just you.
Okay.
You start walking away. And you get about maybe 15, 20 feet away when Anne suddenly goes, "Hey, wait!" and takes a couple steps towards you very suddenly and then goes, "Wait." And actually takes several steps backwards. And just kind of looks at you like,
Oh my god.
Why are you guys being weird?
We, oh, I guess no one else knows.
well, no one here.
No one there
You guys
knows.
doing some kind of like a talent show thing, like a mime act or something?
Okay, so there might have been this thing that had been going on where Anne and I couldn't be any more than like 10 feet away from each other without being yanked, pulled back towards each other. But now look! And she's like waving around, like kind of like jumping back.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
I'm sure it was fine. That might mean we are in a dream, or at least not where we were.
Okay.
I need you all to make brains checks, please.
Brains. Hey, I got a 7. Rosie's feeling smart in the dream world, bitches.
I got a 4.
Who played a deuce?
Nice.
Damn it. I was almost the smartest of them all.
Jess got a 9, which is
God
wild.
damn
What is
it!
this? What is the
She's-
super Jess right now?
He's
what
the
about-
sage elder of the
What about
group
Anne?
that we're in right
Oh.
now.
Let's see. And
She
Anne got a 1. So no.
Rosie
Sharing is
and
caring.
Jessica. You notice as you're having this conversation and sort of celebrating the fact, Jess, that you can go more than 10 feet away from Anne. You see Meredith suddenly jerks her head to the side, looking around, and then kind of... And when she takes her hand away, you see blood trickling down from her ear.
Hey, are you okay?
Meredith?
Enjoy
Yo,
your freedom.
Earth to Meredith.
Enjoy your freedom while you're in the dream world. It won't last. What are you
Does her
doing?
voice sound exactly like Jake sounded right there?
Her voice
Was it
did
like
get
the-
deeper, but I can't
But
Yeah,
she's
do...
man voice.
whose voice is
Without
this?
processing and filters, I can't do a
No, I
girl
understand.
voice.
Jesus Christ.
But it did get deeper and monotone, and she stared straight ahead. And then she suddenly says, why are you all looking at me?
You're bleeding out of the ears, Meredith.
What the fuck were you just talking about? Enjoy
I'm a
our
medical
freedom.
professional, but that's not normal.
Can't be.
I don't know what's happening.
We got to remember too, like this. If this is a dream world, then there's no telling if this is real or not.
It's a dream, so it's probably not real. I don't know why you guys showed up, but I'm going somewhere else. And she turns to open the door, or actually the door's still open, the one she came through. But as soon as she turns toward it, it slams shut.
I think we're stuck together.
She
Yeah,
walks further
yeah.
down the beach, and there are basically all over this beach. They originally appeared when Coop was running, I believe, that they kept trying to interrupt him, sticking up like monoliths at odd angles. But lined up along this beach, almost like ancient gravestones, are door frames with these green doors with brass handles. And Meredith runs away from you all towards the next door and is going to try to open it.
You're probably just gonna find another hallway.
Let's let her wear herself out.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck it. Listen, I gotta tell you guys something. I don't think I was having a different dream before this one. I think what happened before I got here really happened. Victoria came to see me, and she
Well, who's
offered to change me into a vampire.
As you say
Victoria's
that,
a vampire?
as you say that,
Looks at her.
that is a perfect transition.
Oh, shit.
Because I know that you as players already know what happened with the vampires and with Victoria. As you say, Victoria came to see me, we transition
Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect, bro.
to back out in the waking world, where we see a silhouette of Stone Hill, the almost full moon lighting up a portion of the hill, but creating silhouettes of the trees and houses. And then suddenly, on all fours, the Michigan dog man known as Billy Stapler runs into center frame. Billy, make me a brains check, please.
Am I a werewolf?
In right now, yes, you are in werewolf form.
Alright, so use werewolf stats. This is not good.
I don't normally do this, but I'm going to do this now. I'm going to call out a howdy to first-time chatter Nightmare Sully, who just randomly showed up in an episode called A Nightmare on Oak Street.
Wow.
That is pretty
wow.
apropos. Like,
So,
Holy cow.
a coincidence? Welcome, Nightmare Sully.
That is an explosion for 5.
Hey, attaboy.
And I was going to say before you rolled, is that the stat we determined was used for your senses? Like sense of smell, or did we
No,
determine something else? As I was telling you to roll brains, I realized
sorry.
I think we came up with something else. So if it's a different stat, you can roll that instead.
Yeah, I think we were saying it was kind of like flight.
I do remember that. Let's go with that because it's one of your enhanced abilities.
His brains literally drops from a D20 to a D4. All right, so it's still better. 8.
Okay. As you come running into the scene, having left maybe half hour ago, you left Oak and Coop and Laz just to clear your head a little bit. You've been through a lot within the last couple days. You're transitioning through time, through iterations, the near death of one of your friends, the death of your mother and your grandmother, killing one of your nemesis, Lieutenant Commander Adkins, learning that while the Nexus Project and what they told you was Paradise Prime has said they're going to help you however they can, but learning that they're actually going to try to steal your family's estate and make you a ward of the labs. You got a lot going on, Billy. So you need to clear your head a bit. And it's as you're running around that you catch scent. You catch that sickly sweet sanguine scent that you know is vampires. Mixed with a little bit of, I'm going to say Chanel No. 5 and Polo.
Oh my god.
Which can only mean Victor and Victoria Van Houten. As
Sure.
you catch the smell, you catch sight of them. Vicky leaning against the tree not far away from you. One big black boot perched on a root. Even in the moonlight, you can see against her pale skin the sharp eyeliner. Victor stands next to her, just grinning, but keeping his distance. Vicky says to you, Billy Stapler, Apex Wolf, the nearly full moon. You are a walking hazard right now.
Why is that?
Running around in werewolf form? Have you learned to control yourself yet?
I would think so.
Victor says,
I mean,
I hope so.
I haven't had a century or more of practice like the two of you.
Yeah, well, being a teenager for 150 years isn't all it's cracked up to be.
I don't know of any advantage it would have. I would assume it would be mind-numbing.
Well, there was a good 80 or so years there in the late 1800s and early 1900s that really sucked. Then the Roaring 20s came around. That's when things really started to pick up.
Well,
anyway, that's not why we're here.
So did I stumble into you, or have you been following?
A little bit of both. We made sure you stumbled into us. Victor says, relax. We didn't come here for a fight. Not unless
Clearly.
you make us.
I really don't have any ill will towards you at the moment.
Good. We're sort of on the same team.
Honestly, I don't know. Everything is fuzzy as to who's on whose team. Everything just keeps changing around this place.
You're one of us, Billy. Like it or not. You're different than your friends. You came by your situation naturally. By the way,
Sure, but
By the way. And Vicky steps forward. Allow me to extend our condolences for the loss of your mom and your grandma. That sucks. Hard.
You like that word, don't you?
Listen.
As a vampire, you keep saying it sucks. Is that a
It's just the
purposeful
way
play on
teens
words?
talk. It's the way teens talk now. I'm not going all Valley Girl. You can forget that.
That's F.
Clearly. I just want to know whether, it was intentional. But yes, thank you. Not only is it awful to have it happen, but to have it done directly in front of you, not anything I wish on anyone.
Well, we're monsters, right? We gotta stick together.
Yeah. If it makes any matter to you, vengeance was swift and definite.
Yeah, we heard what you did to that Atkins guy. Gruesome.
Oh yeah.
Thorough.
Well, needed to be done.
Hey, since we're laying all our cards on the table, I think there's something you need to know.
And what's that?
I had a conversation with your pal Laz just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
I offered to turn him.
And what did he say?
She kind of almost looks like she's pouting for a moment, and Victor goes, he said no. Can't say we blame him, though. You'd have probably wound up hating him. Definitely would have hated us.
As I said, I don't know who's supposed to be my enemy and who's not. You get aggressive, you're the enemy.
Well,
if he makes the choice that he wants to go down that path, by all means. What I know about him, I don't know how it's going to interact with his battery power or whatever it is that he does. Honestly, I would think it would matter more about what the others think over his own opinion.
how come you haven't offered to turn any of your friends?
I don't think anyone wants this.
Did you ask them?
They've-
You guys, your friend's got some powers. Special
Yes.
abilities. Now imagine being a werewolf and then having the same powers that some of them have.
I was fortunate enough to have an experienced person school and train me how to handle the change, the phases of the moon. I don't know that I've got that kind of experience to then go through that with any that would be willing. And on top of that, the rest of my clan is gone.
All the more reason to strengthen your pack. Hell, I'd bite them all. But
I would not.
that's just me. Biting's kind of in our nature. So,
God.
there's a couple things you need to know. That's why we're here tonight. Under the
All right.
come clean about Laz. Make sure that we're still copacetic. Are you going to go to the house of that Adkins guy you killed?
Yes.
Good. You need to be careful. He has safeguards. We've tried to get in. We can't even get across the property line. He's put up some kind of safeguards against monsters, definitely against vampires.
He was a nut job.
Well, he was a nut job that knew what he was doing.
Sure, but not all of my friends are of some kind of ability that is going to get warded away. And
Yeah, well, we just wanted you to know, so you don't get blindsided if all the door handles are silver, or he's got some other thing. Maybe the lawn planted with wolf's bane. I don't know.
you've had far more time to study all the different things. I'm still rather new at this, so it's a much needed thanks that someone is actually thinking about those things. I don't even know if I've been told all of the issues. Sure, I know about the silver and whatnot, but I'm not sure I've heard of Wolfsbane.
Well, maybe sometime we can actually sit down and swap legends, but that's the other reason why we're here. We don't have a lot of time. Your friends, well, all except for that little kid, the nerdy science kid, paranoid one.
Yeah, Oak.
Yeah, him. All the other ones, they're caught in some kind of induced nightmare state. We don't know who's done it. I don't know how that Oak kid is not affected by it. I don't even know if there's anything you can do for him, but
He's younger than I am. There's times I swear he knows more than I do.
well,
It's
When I
damn
brought-
impressive.
when I brought Laz back to his room, he was immediately taken in by the nightmare state. And I spoke briefly to Oak. I think I unnerved him when I winked at him. But, the girls, those twins, and the sporty one,
Mhm.
they're at Jessica's. And they're all in this nightmare state. Whatever you decide to do, I suspect the Nexus is behind it.
Well, the Nexus just told us they want to be all buddy friends.
Bullshit.
So I don't know why they would
Bullshit is
be.
right. Sorry.
I don't know
Whatever-
why they would be.
It doesn't
Looking
matter
to-
what they say, how they say it. No matter how they come across, what iteration, what dimension, what time you guys are in. If the Nexus Project says that they're your friend, they are lying to you.
Oh, I'm aware.
Good.
But, you can't. I don't know why you'd be immediately like, all right, we just told them let's be friends. It's only been a couple hours. Let's be assholes again. Like, that makes no sense.
I don't know what game they're playing, but I just wanted you to know.
I appreciate that.
Whatever happens, whenever it comes down to it, if you need us, we've already rallied the rest of the monstrous folk. Oh, at least the quote-unquote kids. Although not everybody, some of them are actually teenagers. But they're all on our side. we're all on your side. If you need us, if it comes to it, we'll be there.
I sincerely appreciate that.
You got a lot of enemies,
But-
Billy. Inside and outside of the Nexus Project. And there's something moving behind the scenes that we don't understand.
It's been hard to make and keep friends lately. So I'll take all the friends I can get right now. But honestly, if you think my friends are in jeopardy, perhaps I should deal with that now, and we can continue this conversation later, unless you're looking to come help.
There's not anything we can do. Go. Do what you got to do.
And he just kind of gives a, doggy nod of the head and takes off.
So you take off, and maybe a split second later you realize that scent of blood and perfume and cologne has vanished almost instantly. A quick glance back and you see no sign of the vamps.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even think I would glance back.
Okay. Where are you going? Are you going back to Laz's house, which is closer? Or are you going across town to the girls?
She said that they were at Jessica's place. So if, I'll find out right now. If she's looking to throw me off the set and send me in the wrong direction.
Well, she said she told you two places. Laz and Oak are at Laz's. The girls are at Jessica's.
Hello, chopped liver.
Sorry. I keep doing that. Sorry. I don't know why. Laz, because I don't want to mix up your names again like I did.
That's probably he's just avoiding it.
I don't want to say Coop and Oak next to each other.
So I will go to Jessica's.
Okay. As you take off down Stone Hill, running across town in the night, it will take you no time to get to Jessica's. Matter of minutes. We're going to head over to Oak. As you are sitting there with Laz, still sitting deposited in this beanbag chair where Vicky placed him, and curled up on the back of the beanbag chair, asleep, is Coop with not Elgernon, Templeton, curled up, also asleep.
Does that count though for the bingo card?
What? That I mixed up two names?
It should.
I mean, they're
It
your bingo
should.
cards. Technically, yes, I just screwed up two names.
I'll allow it.
Yay. Thank you, goddess of the bingo card.
Predator playing in the background. One of the last things you decided to do was, your friends were asleep. You were a little unnerved by Vicky winking at you. And then you sort of turned back towards the TV where Predator was playing on Laserdisc. Or VHS, I don't remember which. I think it was Laserdisc.
Laserdisc.
You need to roll me a grit check.
Grit check. Okay. Oh, so is this consistent? Interesting. Okay. Definitely not as good as last time. It's a 4.
I believe you got a 19 last time.
I did. Off of D6s, and this time I got a 4. Yay.
As you are sitting there and you've started the movie, by now, by the time everything's settled in, it's probably like getting close to like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you're deciding to start watching a movie. And any adrenaline you've had prior to this, something we forgot to mention in any sort of recap was the fact that you, Coop, and Laz ran into Dr. Devin Sharp at the Eccles house, visiting with Lyle and Jeannie. So there was a whole lot going on, and you now are sort of that, all of that adrenaline's wearing off. It's been a long day. You spent a lot of time in the hot sun, and you're trying to keep your eyes open for this movie. And you just keep finding yourself blinking longer and longer. And then you are suddenly jolted awake as you hear, as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers grab hands, you hear, Dylan!
You been pushing pencils.
And you sort of jostle awake. And behind you, you hear the sound of a soda can being popped.
Oh.
And then I've never seen this before. You turn around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Persephone is sitting on the edge of Laz's bed.
No!
You called it. You called it.
Oh,
Who called it?
God. Nobody.
Period. Was it? You?
It was Jeremy. I copied
I thought
his
it was
notes.
you.
I copied his homework. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
No. What are you doing here?
Oh. Well, I was watching you and your friends sleep.
Oh, Jesus, fuck.
You know, but maybe when you come to visit somebody in their home, you don't start with that. That's do you hear how creepy that sounds? Ew. No.
She takes a drink from this can of Tab, and just kind of as she's drinking, she just kind of looks at you and shrugs.
Question just for me. Is she still like a half lady?
That's a good question.
No, the Persephone that you see is one, looks completely solid, normal, human girl. She looks to be maybe 17 or 18 years old. It is very
She looked
clearly
like me.
Persephone. Though you do recognize that there's quite a bit of Sophie.
Gotcha. Like, just in that, like, slight... Okay. Okay. Time out. 1 second. And he, like, grabs the remote and, like, without even looking, I think he just pauses the TV. Okay. I don't want to miss that, because this is my first time watching this. So you and I are going to have a conversation, and then I'm going to go back to watching Predator.
The conversation is what I wanted, Orson. That's why I put your friends to sleep.
Okay. It's kind of... I was going to think that it was Algernon, but Q makes a whole lot more sense, okay? So... why?
Why what? That's a big question.
Okay, why put them to sleep?
I just told you.
Yeah, you want to have a conversation with me? Just take me. You can do that.
And not... I can't just take you without having all of them come running around trying to find you.
You could have put me to sleep like them?
Not for what I need to show you.
Wait. Are you about to take me on a field trip? Because I feel like this is a field trip thing, and I don't...
She is the first of 3 ghosts that will visit you this night. I'm sorry.
I don't feel comfortable right now, and I have an adult in the other room. Not an adult that I want in the other room, but I have an adult. If I need him, I can go to him.
Oh, come on, Orson. I saw the way you turned red when that vampire winked at you.
Yeah, I'm 12.
Any
girl that winks at me is pretty much going to get that reaction.
And she actually stands up and walks over to where there's a mirror. Oh, I'm 17. Well, right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
But you know you're not only 12.
Okay. Yeah, I know that I'm not only 12, but at the moment, I would really like to enjoy being 12. For like one night. One night, please. Just one.
That's not how it works around here.
Yeah, I know. And it sucks. So.
Oh, it's about to suck a lot worse before it gets better.
Okay, now you have to explain, because I'm confused. And usually I'm not confused, so.
You've got a big brain on you as she walks over to you. And I think you're going to do just fine. And she boops you on the nose. And as she does so, I need you to make a grit check as the sudden vertigo and sense of spinning rapid motion takes over.
Perfect. My grit cannot get lower. That's a 1.
As she boops your nose, you suddenly feel as though something has grabbed you from behind the belly button and jerked you in. Just your stomach drops out. That sensation, like you're on a roller coaster and you've just dropped 150 feet in 2 seconds. And at the same time, you feel like you're being pulled in every direction at once while simultaneously being compressed. And you feel like you can't get any breath. You're gasping for air. And the next thing you know, you are in the grass on your hands and knees throwing up. And that's where we're going to switch.
Oh boy.
To the dream world.
Dream is a really, euphemistic term for what all this is.
The nightmare.
Thank you. That's more appropriate.
I mean, it's literally in the title.
Yeah, it sure is. It's just, you can call it what it is. Are you done checking doors, Em? Meredith? Sorry, I forgot we have an actual M here. My bad. I knew I had a Meredith friend and we called her M. So I'm like, sorry.
He's like, hello?
M's like,
too much fourth wall breaking. Too much.
My bad.
He just broke the 4th, 5th, and 6th wall.
Coop tugs at eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Coop tugs at Rosie's shirt.
Yeah.
Right after you shout out to Meredith.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Coop?
Hey, Rosie.
Yeah.
I was wondering, do you think maybe not if this is actually like a dream or alternate reality or something weird, but should we try the keys?
What do you mean the keys?
My keys. I've got the keys that you can use with the green doors with the brass handles, and they take you places.
Oh.
That's how we saved your life.
Well, I was a little occupied at the time, so I wasn't aware of the keys. Hell yeah, if you've got keys that do that, I think we should.
For sure.
Oh, fuck.
Does everybody know about the keys?
Coop goes, yeah, for sure, and reaches into his backpack and realizes he doesn't have his fucking keys because Oak never gave them back to him.
Oh no, Oak would have given them back to you as soon as we got back. As soon as you got there, I would have given them
But
back.
you
I
didn't.
would not have. I didn't. Yes,
But
That's
you
true.
didn't.
Canonically,
It's actually, I
did not.
think it's been mentioned more than once.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I
Oak
forgot.
has a tendency to not give Coop shit back.
That's fair.
So this
Where are the
this
keys?
tracks. This really tracks.
I don't. We used them to save your life.
Okay.
Oak has them.
Where is Oak?
Where is Oak?
I mean, okay.
Has anybody
Hold
seen
on.
him?
Hold on.
Billy's
He
not
might-
here either.
He might not be here. Like, the last thing I remember is Jess and I were watching a movie, and then Jess was telling Anne about everything she's missed in the last, 10 years, and then I fell asleep.
Who's closest
Oak went
to
make popcorn.
who's closest to Meredith?
Meredith's way down the beach. I think we're all
She's a few
equidistant
doors
from Meredith.
down.
She's a few doors down.
3 doors down.
As you
see.
mentioned, as you
Last call for alcohol.
Sorry.
Sorry.
as you mention, where's Oak? Meredith suddenly stops dead in her tracks. Head cocks awkwardly to one side, and then her arms kind of go. And she spins in place. I'm sorry. The Oak you're trying to reach is no longer at this number. Please hang up and try again.
That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
The
That's like
fuck?
actual nightmares
But-
for me. I hate that.
Because
I hate
she's
that.
further
I
down the
hate
beach,
that.
it's more like, I'm sorry, but the Oak you're trying to reach is no longer at this number.
Somehow it makes it better. Not
I-
at all.
Please hang up
Fucking-
and try again.
God damn it, Jacob.
I look at the others and I'm like, I think we need to kill her. I hate
Oh my
that stuff.
god. Did the universe replace Oak with Meredith? That's a poor trade.
No way. No way. No.
Okay,
I
well,
think okay. I think we need to
And
keep Meredith with us because I think
Bi-
whatever's
Billy's
keeping us
safe because he wasn't even with us. Like he wolfed out and took off when
Well,
we
he's
got to
safer
the
than
house.
us. I mean, Jess came in walking on fucking broken glass. We don't know where we are. Meredith is here for some reason. You don't have the keys that you thought you had, and I mean,
Whoa, Rosie. Don't yell at me. Breathe.
I'm sorry.
we're all
I'm
We're
we're
just
all here together.
I
for
just
some
got out of a
reason.
place like this. I don't particularly want to be back in it.
Is this what it was like?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Rosie,
Yeah,
make a
no
brains
shit.
check.
Oh my god.
Reggie.
I exploded for a 13 total.
Fuck yeah.
As Coop asks if this is the same place,
Ooh.
you look over Coop's shoulder and you see the Mackinac Bridge extending from the
Mhm.
beach all the way across towards South Manitou Island.
And I
Storm
think
clouds obscure the top of the two support towers.
God damn it. I think for a second, like Rosie is like, yeah, and she kind of like looks over your shoulder and sort of drifts away in this like image. And I think Coop, because you're kind of short, you're sort of down there. You're not way down there, but you might notice Rosie's knees start to shake.
Rosie, roll a D100, please.
Short do you
Yeah.
think I am?
You're not way down there, but you're closer than like my eyeball is.
6, 7.
Hey, 6, 7. You guys will never guess what I got. 69.
I just rolled a 67.
Oh fuck.
That's actually really, 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 really good.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
It
Christ.
continues.
This is really good. And yeah, there's something about
The old
This-
the new
this was
the
happening-
new memes and the old
No,
memes
this was-
collide.
this was happening on Sunday night in our offline Tomb of Annihilation game. At least what, like 3, 4, 5 times
Insanity.
D100s were rolled, and Jeremy was at the heart of at least 3 of them. And every time we rolled within 1 of each other, or 2. Every time.
Wow.
And so, yeah, here we are within 2. Rosie,
Stars align.
as you look and see the Mackinac Bridge, you look over and you see the boy you fell in love with, Lass, standing on the beach next to you.
I look and I'm like, hey, Laz. And Laz, you would very, very obviously, she did not call you Lazarus. And there's something in her voice. There's like a softness that you haven't heard in a minute.
I think it takes him a second. I think he's like kind of looking around, trying to figure out what exactly the fuck is going on. And then, like, on a delay, he kind of like turns with like a puzzled expression on his face. Wait, did you just...
Laz? And I think she like falls into you and she kisses you immediately.
And I think there's again a delay. He's not sure whether or not to believe what's actually happening, and then he just doesn't fucking care, and he completely just leans into it.
And in this middle of this nightmarescape, as in the most unexpected way, Rosie's memory suddenly comes flooding back, and the two of them kiss, and the camera pans around them in this nightmarescape. That's where we're going to take a break.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god.
So just so you know, the number that I had in mind was when the bridge appeared, there was a 10% chance that the bridge would spark a memory. So you had to roll within 5 on either side.
You're fucking kidding me.
And you rolled within 2.
2.
And I actually rolled my number before you.
Right. Yeah. Oh my god.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead.
You guys were just saying 6, 7 out of thin air. I didn't know you had rolled a 67 until I looked.
Incredible.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take about a 10-minute break, and we'll see you on the other side.
Why did you have to say it like that?
Wow.
They've just smashed faces together. It's adorable. And I kind of like Rosie Rosie pulls back and she kind of like looks at you like she's looking at you for the first time, and but like she's known you forever all at once, and she just kind of like, I don't know. And then she just kind of like hugs you hard, like probably a little too hard, but like is just kind of like holding on to you like she doesn't want to let go.
Yeah, I thought that I'd lost you whenever you were in the coma, and then we got you back, and I was so excited, and I'm glad you're back.
Did I kiss another guy? And she's like saying this like into your shoulder, like muffled.
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay, because I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, like, you're here now, and do you remember everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, at least
I'm sorry.
about this place, this doesn't suck.
This doesn't suck. And she hugs you a little tighter. You feel your spine pop. It kind of feels good. If you're about to make him forget me, I'm gonna fucking drive to your house. I know where you live.
Ew.
Okay. I'm not afraid of anything.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 pops to make that a 5.
Attaboy. We like multiples of 5 here. Oh.
No. Okay.
Don't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. If it's a DC thing, that's definitely what my goal was. If it's not, I don't know that it matters. Okay. If higher skews towards better, then I will absolutely love to spend pops. Thank you. Yes. Okay. 5. Let it ride.
Okay, apparently that whole time my mic
Hey,
was
while
muted.
Jake changes his voice.
Ever
check
since
us-
we
no, I'm
came
just
back
kidding.
from the break, apparently my mic has been muted.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I haven't
damn.
said a whole lot,
No.
Greg just
so that
said
means nobody heard my awkward transition.
Oh, good.
They just
Jake
heard
made
what
an ass of
they
himself.
just-
He...
No need to repeat it.
Oh.
No. Okay.
I said
On
something
the
very awesome.
stream, I was so confused. I'm like, but we hear you.
I
Yeah,
said
right,
something
no,
very
Yeah,
awesome.
They just couldn't. Yeah.
He said the funniest thing, the coolest
It was
thing
great.
you've ever heard.
Nobody
in your
threatened
Life.
me.
No.
Okay.
In case anybody was confused, Laz was rolling on a randomized table just now. Jeremy chose to make it a 5 and not a 3. We'll see what that means. No.
Well,
Great catch up, Carrie. Thank you.
well, I confused myself in all of that, so give me a second. You can do the ad read you were going to do.
What is that? All right. Hey, while Jake unconfuses himself, why don't you check us out on redbubble.com. At redbubble.com, we got all kinds of great t-shirts like the one I'm wearing, the one Jeremy is wearing. You can get our logos on t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, mugs, stickers, postcards, puzzles, pillows, all kinds of other fun stuff. You can get logos for your fantasy games or for this awesome Kids on Bikes game. There's almost always a deal at redbubble.com, especially if it's your first time shopping. So why don't you check us out today at redbubble.com. Just search Mini Terrain Domain.
Or type !merch.
Or type, which I will do now.
Alas, the die has been rolled, the result modified. As one of the green doors near you opens. Tell me who you do not want to appear.
Fucking sharp.
Yeah. Guess who it is.
You're suddenly reminded of that scene in the Ghostbusters. What did you do, Ray?
Yep.
What did you do, Ray? It was a little leading, because that's actually what you rolled. With your modified roll as
Stay buff marshmallow.
no struggling, just stepping out through the slightly askew green door that has just opened nearest you. Wearing pressed, creased slacks, polished dress shoes, a white shirt with a black tie, and a crisp, starched, stark white lab coat. Stepping through the door and adjusting his tie, Dr. Devin Sharp steps out onto the sand.
Fuck, is there nothing that you could just, like, not ruin?
He looks around, makes eye contact with you, and says, "There you are, son."
Stop fucking calling me that. I'm not your son.
I don't know why you want to hurt me so much with your words, son. Here. And he goes like this, and he throws a baseball at you, and you realize you have a baseball glove on your hand.
I mean, reflexively, I guess he'll try to put it up to try to catch it.
Then you look over and you see Dr. Sharp has a baseball glove.
Oh my God.
And he goes, "Whoops, put her here. Wait, put her here." Forgot which hand did I have.
It's your left hand.
I
It's
haven't
your
put a
left
ball
hand.
glove on my
You're
hand in so long.
Yeah, you're non-dominant.
He holds up his left hand with the ball glove.
Laz drops the ball in the sand. What the fuck are you doing? What is this?
inevitability. I know that I'm going to have to come clean with you. I'm going to have to tell you the truth. You know
Coop tackles Devin Sharp.
I'm sorry, what?
And just fucking spears him right in the goddamn kidney. I love it.
In a moment, Coop remembers the conversation that he had with Oak and how Laz has to hear this from the right people, and Devin Sharp is absolutely not the right person. So Coop just doesn't think, he just runs and dies.
Go ahead and make
Oh
man.
my God, what am I doing?
I'm gonna say fight or brawn.
This is 100% on brand for Coop. It's fucking
Bro.
amazing.
I love this.
All right,
What a-
Ron is a D12, so fork. That's an 8. But wait, I think my meteor gives me a +1, +2, +1. Hold on. I'm looking it up. +2, so that's a 10.
Fuck yeah. It's all those football practices that Coop's been hanging out at.
Dude, Coop
It's
is
all
all
the
Okay.
alignment.
pizzas he's been eating.
Coop,
Little column A, little column B.
make a D100 roll.
Oh no.
You do not want to land within
tell-
10 of what I land in.
Okay, 11.
Gonna roll a 67. Oh.
57.
Ooh. That made me nervous.
Not within 10, 5 on either side of what I rolled. So you do not tackle Devin Sharp through the open door and go sailing into the unknown.
Oh God.
But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you see Coop come out of nowhere and just body slams Sharp into the sand. And maybe it's because of the dream. Maybe it's because Coop is stronger than even he realizes. But when you hit Dr. Sharp, you drive him into the sand, and it creates like a 6-foot trench. Sand just goes flying up.
Coop! Holy shit!
Oh,
I
man.
go over and I help Coop up out of the sand. I'm like, holy shit, Coop, oh my God.
That didn't go down the
What?
way I thought it was going to go
Dude.
down.
Coach Ironside needs a new tailback. You need to go talk to him.
I don't
You buried
understand the
him.
words that are coming out of your mouth.
Okay.
Last wants to look in the direction of this crater.
You see Sharp lying in the crater, and he's kind of sideways, face buried in the sand halfway. And it takes a moment, and you see him kind of eyes fluttering, and he pushes up out of the sand, and and you see that the half of his face that was in the sand, remember, there are shards of broken mirror all over this beach.
Oh no.
This side of his face has been torn to shreds and is hanging, but it's not blood and muscle tissue. It looks like a latex mask has been shredded. And you see the other half of Dr. Sharp's face looks like Persephone.
Fuck this. Nope.
Laz kind of like recognizes that, and he says, "When are you gonna fucking learn?"
Oh. How many times do I have to kill you, bitch?
Reaches up. The rest of you see, because you haven't noticed this yet, you just see Sharp reach up and start pulling his face apart.
I have a question. Do I have my baseball bat?
Probably.
Okay, my baseball bat just materializes in my hand.
Sure.
And I have
It's
it.
a lucid
and
dream.
I think it's part of her body almost. Rosie just like has it. Oh my god.
You see as the face starts pulling away, you see Persephone's face appearing before you all.
The fuck
Wait,
are you
what?
doing here? You put us here, didn't you?
Oh, this makes so much sense.
This is all your bullshit, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Well, get us
Who?
out.
What the
Cool.
hell,
Can you kick her
Persephone?
ass?
Well, I
He
kind
can't,
of
I
just
can't.
did a little bit, but
Yeah, damn
No, I
right
mean,
he
like-
did.
Like, yeah, but like with your mind. Like, get us the fuck out of here.
No.
You know what? That's fucking okay. If he can't do anything, I sure as shit
Oh.
can. And Rosie charges Persephone. And she's fucking had enough. I think she's gonna charge Persephone and just full swing, try to take her fucking head off.
Yeah, go for it.
What role is that? Is
It's
it
a fight.
I
It's a
assume?
fight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know these things. I don't do this very often. Ironically, for having such a violent reputation, I don't use this type of role very often. Ugh, that's a. You know what? That's a 4. I'm gonna go ahead and use a pop to make that a 5.
I'll let you wait
Okay.
because I'm gonna roll.
Oh god. Oh, okay. I'm gonna kick your ass and I won't need a pop. No. Okay. God damn it. Okay.
You got to beat an 8, or you can let it ride.
You know what? It's
You buy
payday
a lot
tomorrow.
of them. You buy
It's
a lot
payday
of them.
tomorrow. And it's payday tomorrow. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make it a 9 with using 5 pops.
Okay.
Put
Great
one more
choice.
back.
Great decision.
One more back in the treasury immediately. There we go.
So
I
hold
don't
on,
feel so bad.
There we go. So you're gonna spend 5 pops,
Yes.
and then
It makes it a 9.
you drop the pop into. Okay. What does it look like when you smash the Sharp / Persephone dream version in the head with this bat that you just materialized?
So I think that like as Laz and Coop are kind of going back and forth about why don't you kick her ass, and then Laz kind of vaguely threatening because he has actively already kicked her ass at least once. As they're kind of going back and forth, Rosie is just enraged at this whole situation, and like again, essentially being in like a nightmare ass dream world, having a taste of freedom and then going right back. This is fucked Rosie up, like bad. And so I think ultimately, like, you just hear like Rosie's breath like quicken and quicken and quicken and quicken, and then as these two are going back and forth, she's just like, fuck it, I'm going now. And she takes she drives back and she pulls back with both hands, full on swing, and just bear Jews this woman right in the face, and just poof. And I imagine, does she fall, like, or does it go through her face or something? Is this going to be all for naught?
So I don't know if you saw what I just said, but it's not a single hit. You have full narrative control. Remember, this is Kids on Bike. It's not D&D. You're not trading blow for blow. The entire scene was decided by that dice roll, so you can do a full-on beatdown if you want.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. I think Rosie does with the bat, like, get her once, but she hits her and then like lets the bat go, and it kind of goes like boom 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 in the sand, and she kind of just is upon this woman with fists and just beating her senseless. And all of a sudden you just see her like take Persephone by the shoulders and you see like Rosie just like squeeze her shoulders. And if we're close enough to Rosie in this cinematic shot. You would see her eyes are like furious, rage-filled. And she's like, don't you have any smart-ass thing to say now? And you see Rosie, all of a sudden, cuts start to appear on her body. And simultaneously, the same cuts start to appear on Persephone's body. This is Rosie's first foray into this ability that TJ had, which would be to hurt somebody. In exchange, she can like hurt herself and hurt another person in tandem, and she's doing it. And I think she hurts Persephone bad. Obviously, she's already hurting from the bat and the punches, but I think Rosie kind of has to she almost goes too far. And she has to pull herself back away, and you see kind of Rosie almost fall backwards into the sand.
I think Laz is there. Go ahead.
I need you to roll some power tokens because you have never used this ability before.
Oh yeah.
The DC.
These are just D6s, right?
These are D6s. You get one free D6. But you've never done this before. The DC is going to be 12.
Okay. All right. And I still get a freebie or no? Because
this is
a new thing. Okay. So I got, got a 1 on my freebie. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Okay.
So that's 1 on nothing. I got a 5 on my...
Six
so that's
on
6
one.
on 1. 3, so 8 on 2.
Okay.
And that's a 5, so 13 on 3.
So
Is that 13 on 3, Tamiko? Are you with me? Is this... Okay, 13 on 3. You said it was 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As you do this, and you realize that you were taking a risk, because TJ's ability means trading life force to hurt someone by creating wounds on yourself and transferring that energy. As that happens, with each wound that appears, and especially a couple things happen when you hit her in the head with this baseball bat. As Billy is almost to, just running up to the porch of Jessica's trailer. Billy, there's a psychic that emanates outward from the trailer and almost knocks you off your feet. Next to you in the wherever it is that Persephone has taken you, Oak. As Persephone's helping you up, she suddenly staggers a moment, as if she's almost losing consciousness. And on the beach, all of you at the moment of impact, the nightmare goes and stutters for a moment.
Oh.
And then as the wounds start appearing, like a Salvador Dali painting, portions of the nightmare start to melt. And Laz, you said you were, as Rosie staggered back, I believe you said you were right there. So you both see and hear this as you just imagine what happens when you hit somebody in the head with a baseball bat. Her jaw is dislocated. One eye is slightly bulging. And she just reaches up and she audibly snaps her jaw into place.
Oh, God.
And she says, very weak. You're playing a very dangerous game, considering the gift I gave you.
And I think, Laz, you feel Rosie like squirm in your grasp, almost ready to go back at her again when she says that.
For a split second, Rosie, You don't recognize the person that's holding you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Go ahead. I won't even resist. If you want to risk it.
God.
And she just lays there with her arms spread.
No.
Hey, Rosie. It obviously doesn't do any good.
I'm not invincible.
Oh
What
my
do you
God.
fucking want?
Yeah, why are we here?
Think of this as a playpen.
For who?
You. While you're in here trying to figure out what's happening and taking out your anger and frustration on this nightmare avatar of myself, I'm with Oak.
If you fucking touch Oak, I swear to God.
He's fine, a little nauseous. But after tonight, he's gonna need you.
What does that mean?
Fucking.
I'm only going to tell him the truth, but I'm not sure he can handle it.
The truth about what?
Well, that's between me and him.
Look, you keep talking about this not being a fucking game, but you're the one that's playing a game here. That's all it is for you. This is our lives you're fucking with.
Rosie's made
What
her way
about
out of
you?
your arms, Laz, and she grabs her bat again.
What about you in my life?
Which one?
You let Algernon take me.
Oh my
Let
God.
Algernon take you. What? You had
What
a
else
fucking
did you want us to
dinosaur
do?
with you?
Find
I
me!
figured you were safe.
Nobody, not once, in all of the, I lost track of how many decades, how many centuries I traveled with him. Backwards and forwards and sideways in time. You have a Time Lord. And you never once came looking for me.
Do we still, though? What did you do to Oak?
I haven't done anything to him. I'm just trying to open his eyes. And
When people
Oak,
like you say something like that, it's usually because you've done something terrible.
Oak, you actually hear Persephone standing next to you, staring off into the distance, say, I'm trying to open his eyes.
Am I groggy? Am I like
You're a little disoriented.
disoriented? And okay, so it's kind of like hearing it through. I imagine it's almost like hearing it through water, where it's muffled enough where I can hear it, but it's like
Yes, and at the same
it's that
time,
distortion.
Billy, you hear from inside the trailer a voice that is not Jessica, Ann's, or Rosie's say, I'm trying to open his eyes. And it just sounds like somebody inside the trailer is yelling at someone.
Is the front door unlocked?
No, but yes. Sorry. I interpreted
As
that
locked
as
as a
is
door
it
on a
open?
trailer can
It's
be.
not open, is what I was hearing. It doesn't. No, I mean, if you try to open it, you can open it. It's also a trailer. It's also a trailer door, so you could burst through it pretty easily as a wolf if you wanted to.
This whole place is made of particle board.
I don't want to break Jessica's house.
How polite.
I mean, we're still. I don't think we're like 100% good yet. So let's not, make things worse.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, you
Property
can rip
damage
open the
tends to
door.
drop
Are you
a
staying
wedge
in wolf
between-
form, or are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still in wolf form.
So yeah, you rip open the door and you don't see anybody.
I'll start calling out. Jessica, Ann, Rosie, who's here?
Jessica, Ann, Rosie, you hear off in the distance, from sounding like it's coming from at the far side of the beach. You hear Billy's voice calling out your names.
Billy.
Could I interject for Anne?
Yeah.
And say that she starts running towards that voice, calling out his name.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I think she would do that, and she would turn. She would run maybe 20, 30 feet, and then she would turn and look at all of you. What are you doing? Let's go.
Maybe it's a way out. Oh, I don't know. Does Laz hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I guess you would. Yeah, I get you would. All of you would hear it, but it was specifically calling out to the girls.
I
But
just
yes,
didn't know if because they were the only ones that were close in the real world.
no,
if
but
maybe-
you're in a
Right.
shared. You're in a shared
Okay.
nightmare. So
Cool.
yes, you are all hearing
Yeah,
it.
he absolutely would posit. Maybe it's a way out.
Maybe. But
Maybe.
I've got to take care of something first.
I'm going through the home. I'm opening doors.
There's not a lot of doors.
It takes you all about 15 seconds.
You
to
mean you're
search
opening
this home.
door? There's literally one. There's one door in the
You've
hallway
been here.
that goes
You've been
to.
here. You
It
were
goes
here
to
like
the
12
mom's
hours
room,
ago.
and then at the end of the hallway is the room that they're in.
You were
What's
here like
this?
12
Another
hours ago.
door?
You know where we are.
So yeah, you find the
So-
girls all asleep.
I imagine you would see like Rosie is like she's got like a death grip on sheets of this bed, and yeah.
All right, now comes the conundrum question for everyone who's ever had to deal with twins. With them asleep, do I have any way of knowing which one is Jessica and which one is Anne?
My God, how well do you know your girlfriend, bud?
You're a wolf. Sniff them.
Well, one of them is on the
Oh.
bed, and the other one is on the floor.
That's
Also
true.
telling Wolf or
Which one's
not
which, you
telling
don't
the,
know.
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
boy to
say.
go into the teen girl's room and
Let's,
sniff them while
yeah.
they sleep. That's
Okay.
yeah.
red flag. Not red.
Uh-oh,
Not red light.
uh-oh,
Just red
He
flag.
Red
doesn't
card,
have
red
to
flag.
sniff them. He's
No.
a wolf. He can
I-
sniff them
Or
from
we can
afar.
we can hand wave the
goodness.
romance and be like, you just know,
You know in your
just
heart.
know.
I was gonna say
The
if-
wonderful world
No,
of Disney
man.
version.
for most people, if you've been around twins enough,
Oh my God.
I think you can inherently start to notice some differences, especially if you're
Mm.
Label Anne with a star sticker.
Well, they're
Jesus,
opposite,
fuck
right?
you,
So-
Tamiko.
they're
I
mirror
think Billy would
images of
know,
each
like-
other. Yeah.
Yeah, so, Jess keeps, like, her watch on her left, Anne has her watch on her right. I think that's...
You mean her
yeah.
swatch?
those kind of
Swatch.
small details, Billy would be keeping in there to not create issues, especially after they both have been back. So then he will go to Anne and like kind of like touch her on the shoulder, trying to see if he can stir her first.
Yeah. So, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shake, jostle, make physical contact, call out her name.
If you're gonna try jostling her awake, I think as Anne is running across the beach, and I don't know if anybody else is following her yet.
Staying with Coop. He says he has
you-
something to do. And I wanna make
Jessica,
sure he
watching
stays safe.
Anne run away on the beach, you see her suddenly look as if something hit her, something invisible hit her and knocked her sideways. And she kind of runs in a weird motion and all of a sudden looks up and she looks back at you and you see as Anne just goes
Oh,
and vanishes. And Anne opens her eyes suddenly looking at you, Billy,
wow.
and seems
Right.
shocked to see you and disoriented, and then just kind of we gotta and looks around
I'd
for
move on.
the others. We gotta wake the
I'd
others.
already be moving on to the next, seeing that worked. I'd reach out, again, shoulder to Anne, or sorry, to Jessica, to Rosie, trying to jostle them awake as well.
Who did you go to first?
Jessica,
Jessica?
then.
Jessica, as you see this happen, you suddenly feel yourself like somebody's pushing you around, and Rosie, Laz, and Coop, you watch as Jessica barely has time to register, and she vanishes.
Coop, do whatever you need to do quick.
Coop turns and looks at Persephone and says, "Look, I don't know what order you're doing things in, but I have already told you I'm going to do what I can to go back and save you.
You don't understand.
That being said, let go of my friends." And he's going to use his mind powers to try to fucking push Persephone out again.
Oh, okay.
Dude, what a stud. What a badass. I love him.
I actually have to grab my book a second.
Hey, while Jake... Oh, shit. I've already done my thing. Hey, while Jake grabs his book, check us out at redbubble.com. Redbubble.com. Just search Mini Terrain Domain. That was not a full ad. That was a 1.5 at best, Jeremy. I'm still in my contractual obligations here at MTD.
I'm going to need to look over this contract.
Yeah. No, read the fine print. Definitely anything less than 2 is A-okay.
Rolling your dice.
Oh, are you? Oh, yay! They're blue like the lakes that Coop is afraid of. I chose the colors very thoughtfully.
That's gonna be a +4. That'll be a.
In case anybody couldn't hear
+2
my
is
mumbling,
6.
I'm trying to stay with Coop. Apparently, it appears to be out of my control, but I'm trying to stay with Coop to keep him safe while he's giving his grand speech.
6.
I thought yours were black because of the goth thing. Or, no.
Yeah.
The tragic
they were black because of the
rock
goth
boy
thing.
Well,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
think I gave-
Laz paints his nails with Sharpie.
Yes, he
All right.
does.
This is gonna be a DC 18
Jesus fuck.
because
All right.
you
You
are
can do
trying to affect somebody mentally across distance that is unknown to you, and somebody who is also very strong mentally.
Please remind me, Jacob, what is my maximum dice before I fucking pass out?
Before you pass
7.
out.
7, I think.
It's 7, right? I think it's 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna do my best. Here we go.
Yeah, it's 7. You get the one free one as well.
Yep, count it off. Here's the freebie. Okay. Freebie's a 4.
Okay.
Okay. 4 on none.
3.
7 on 1.
3.
10 on 2.
I don't like where this is going. 4.
14 on 3.
4.
18 on 4.
That's all you needed.
Nailed it! Let's fucking go,
18
dude!
on 4.
LFG, bitch!
Make sure I'm doing these in the right way. So that's the one was the freebie, and then 2, 3, 4. Okay. The effect you're gonna have is profound mental effects, temporary. It could be intense mental disruptions like paranoia, hallucinations, or uncontrolled emotions. Example, rage or despair. It could be manifested as you lashing out at your allies, mistaking friends for enemies, or becoming immobilized by guilt or euphoria.
Super
If
emo
you-
coming.
Want to choose when that happens, that's fine, but I also can interject when your emotions take over.
Okay, cool.
What does it look like when you successfully break Persephone's psychic connection that is holding you all in this nightmare?
Last time? Oh, for everybody? Or
Yeah,
or
you
is
just
me?
you broke her connection,
Okay.
and it's going to prevent her from holding this psychic prison.
Last time it was big lead Superman walls that just came down around us. This time it's a giant cleaver that just comes down and severs the connection between
That's
Persephone and the rest of us.
Badass.
Because
And
I've
that's
been
so
watching
perfect.
a lot of Top Chef.
I was just gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say Tom and Jerry. Like that's
I
very
have, no.
cartoony, which is that's
Yes,
very
there you go.
cartoony for Coop, who was raised in front of the television. It's very Tom and Jerry. Like that's perfect, dude.
Billy, you suddenly see Jessica wakes up kind of groggily, and then all of a sudden you hear a sharp intake from Rosie. Rosie, Jessica, and Anne, you all realize you're no longer with Laz and Coop. They're either still in the dream, or they are all the way. Either way, they're in the dream, and or all the way across town at Laz's house. Coop,
What happened?
you will suddenly wake up, as will Laz. Coop, you are curled up behind Laz on a beanbag, while Predator plays on Laserdisc in the background. And Oak is nowhere to be found.
Ooh.
Oak.
I hate it when you do that.
Yes.
Persephone staggers and actually reaches out to put a hand on your shoulder to steady herself. And as she does so, you see the 17-year-old Persephone that stands before you flickers, and then you see a 40-year-old Persephone flicker again, and you see 12-year-old Sophie flicker again, and you see an 80 or 90-year-old hunched over version of Persephone. And then she squeezes your shoulder and locks in somewhere in her mid-20s. Take that out. I don't have much time. I need you to see,
You see
this.
Yeah, like, I think Oak is just... He watched that whole thing happen, and now he's, like, trying to put things together right now in his head as he looks to whatever she's going to show him.
You stand up and you look around, and you are on a grassy hill that overlooks a section of road outside of not Sandpoint, what the hell? It's Paradise. Wrong game. Outside of Paradise, on this winding section of road that looks very familiar to you. You hear the sound of a vehicle approaching, and you watch as the Kubrick family station wagon comes rounding the curve, and then you watch as, though she stands next to you, Persephone flickers into existence on the side of the road, and she steps out into the middle of the lane in front of the oncoming car. And you watch as the car suddenly jerks to one side and narrowly misses hitting her, overcorrects, and
Jesus.
the wheels catch, and it rolls. You see glass flying everywhere. You see somebody get thrown from the vehicle. And the car spins slowly on its roof, and you hear that echoing sound of the crashing metal and screeching of the tires. And then you watch as she steps toward the car. You can even up here hear the crunching of her feet on the glass. She crouches down and looks inside the car. She stands up. She shakes her head. And she makes a motion and everything rewinds. And then you see the same thing happen again.
Oh my god.
And the same scene begins to play out. Once, twice, 4 times, 8 times, 10 times. And while it's playing next to you, Persephone says, "It took me a lot longer than I thought it would to make sure that you were the only one that survived."
I think there's a moment that you just see Oak 1,000-yard stare. Does not look away from it. Cannot look away from it. There's a moment, I think, where it's almost like his head is locked in place and he is literally watching every instance over and over and over again. And as she says that, I think that there is a moment where he like does not look away from the damage. I told you the last time we talked that if you hurt people I loved, I would remove you from the fucking timeline.
Yeah.
She smiles at you. That's why I had to do it. If it happened any other way, you wouldn't have the experience, you wouldn't have the tragic backstory to be able to do this, to even be able to threaten to remove me from the timeline. You don't understand that you are one of the most powerful people ever. And you don't do anything about it. You were distracted by too many things. I had to remove your parents and your sisters to give you that little edge of darkness. It's just now starting to take root. And as you grow older, it'll only get darker. It'll only get deeper. And you will get more powerful. You're muted if you're talking.
He's thinking. I can.
Oh, did I? Okay, I thought I didn't mute myself. Okay, I think what it is that Oak, you reminded him just now that he is different. He is. I think that there has been this thing throughout this entire campaign where all he has wanted to do is be a kid. All he has wanted to do is be a human kid. A human kid who like had human friends and like did normal human things. Like, I don't know, D&D. And, you know, learning to play catch with your best friend and learning how to play guitar with your best friend. And then just like doing normal things with your friends. And the fact that she now brings this up in front of the most traumatic moment in his life, I think that has now broken him to a point where he realizes that he is. You've now given him license to do that. And so with that, I think He says, all I ever wanted to be is human. And you took that away from me. And now I think that's exactly when I think he actually does. This little child's hand suddenly begins to grow. You watch as he grows in height, he grows in age. He just begins to grow like a tree. And when he gets to about 20 years old, the 20-year-old Oak, as she is the 20-year-old Persephone, he takes his hand and begins to grasp around her neck. And you watch as every instance of her being begins to transform and shift, but the hand never moves. It just, all the different versions of Persephone. And then I think you watch.
Don't go too far, because you know I'm going to make you roll some dice.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You watch as he's going through all these different iterations of Persephone. He knows what he wants to look for, and when that moment strikes, he's going to fully pull that moment out and yank it.
So I will allow everything that has happened so far.
Yep.
You have enough control of your time travel abilities to basically shift yourself through time to create this version of yourself. This is the wrong playlist. This version of yourself.
This is the sad music. No, okay.
This version of yourself that is now 20 years old, almost matching her age. And you do begin to extend that to her, causing her, it's less that you're pushing her through than it is that you're disrupting her flow in time. And she's starting to glitch through these different versions. Which version are you looking for?
I'm looking for the moment, like within that time frame, the year before she decides to do this. Whatever year it is before she decides to walk out on that road and end my family's life, do that whole thing. If I can literally end her before that happens, I'm good.
It'll be about 1972.
That's tricky. It's tricky, and you realize it's tricky because for you and her, time has never flowed linearly.
Right, there's no linear.
And she could have made that decision a year before it happened, but
that's true.
Actually lived another decade or two before actually carrying it out. So you find it hard to hone in on that, but I'm going to allow you to sort of hone in on the range, and I'm going to start making you roll dice.
Okay.
And you are not going to be given a DC.
Oh, okay.
Every die you roll, I will roll.
Okay.
Up to 8 total dice.
Up to 8 dice, okay.
They're all D6s. And you are simply trying to outmaneuver Persephone.
Okay, sounds good.
Whoops, I guess I rolled my first one. I need somebody to keep track of...
I got it.
Oak's rolls.
I got it.
Alright, this number... So I got a 3 on the first one.
Okay, so that's your freebie.
Yep.
So, yep.
And I got a 5.
Okay.
I got you, Chad.
And then I just got a 1. So that's my
4 on 1.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay.
Whoops.
There's a 4.
Hold on.
Was that a second 4, Chad?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, what was your second die?
He got
A
a 4, so it's 8 on 2 right now for him.
Wait, how does 3 and 4 equal 8?
Because he got a 1 on his freebie.
Oh, that's right. And I rolled... Hold on. I rolled a 5 and a 3.
How dare you challenge my
Wait, so wait, you rolled a third
abilities.
die, right?
I'm getting ready to right now.
No, you already did if you have 8.
Oh, yes, right.
Okay.
So yeah,
Another 3 for me.
that's a 4. for
So,
me.
So that's 12 on 3.
okay,
for
hold on.
Chad.
Hold on, you're getting ahead of me.
Sorry.
5, 3, 3, 3. So you've
Did she
rolled
also
1,
get-
3, 4, 4.
Did she also get a freebie die?
Yes.
Okay.
4, 4. Yeah. So I rolled 1, 3,
3,
4,
4, 4.
4. Is that
1,
It's
3,
12 on
4.
3.
1, 3, 4, 4.
Yeah.
And I
12 on
have
3 for Chad.
and I have. Well, call it 4, even though there's a freebie in there because we're going to 8.
Okay. 12
Okay.
on 4.
I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 14 on 4.
Okay.
14 to
Chad
12.
has 12 on 4.
Okay.
that's a 3.
That's 15 on 5.
That's a 4. So that's 18 on 5.
You can do it, Chad. He's going to choke. You watch.
That's another 4. Okay, good. We're good.
19 on 6 for Chad.
All right. And then I'm going for number 6.
Going to be a 1.
That explodes.
Oh, no.
That's a 10 on 6.
Oh, somebody's going to get a nosebleed today, boy.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's only a 3 for me.
That's a 22 on 7.
And my number 7. Whoops.
No. No. It's a 1.
5.
X. Damn it.
Yeah, nah.
Not getting
What's
there,
your last
bud.
number?
Last number? Oh, I get to roll
One
one more
more.
time. That's right.
Yeah, because technically it was the freebie in there.
Ooh, okay, that one exploded though. We're good. Okay, so that's a total of 10 on that one. That's a total
That
of
was
10
a-
on.
32 on his total final.
Ooh, baby. Okay.
I lost track of where Jake was.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 32, you said?
Yes.
I have currently 5, 10 is 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 33.
No.
I haven't rolled
Off
my last
by
number yet.
1. Oh no.
God damn it. So,
It wouldn't have
Can you use
mattered
pops?
then. Yeah, I was about to say.
can he use pops?
I didn't think about that. We could have if we could use.
So my
pops,
final
maybe.
total with that 5 is 38.
Yeah,
You have 32, Chad.
I have 32.
Can he
Now,
use the
the
power of friendship and get one more power dice?
The rules
Damn
are
it.
Okay, yeah.
that you can augment
Mm-hmm.
any dice rolls
Okay.
with domain pops.
Okay.
Because
I'm paying for 5 dice right now.
God damn it. Yes, because fuck
you
Persephone.
you've
That's
already
why.
got 44
Chad,
dice.
do it.
Shush.
Do it,
Do it.
baby.
Shush.
I'll take it. I'll take those. I'll take
So
those pops.
are you spending?
So he's spending 1.
He's got to spend more than 1.
Because
Well,
Jake has. Jake
I have
has 30.
38. You have 32. So you need to
He's
spend
gotta
7
spend- you
dice
spend
to
5.
beat her.
oh,
Oh, 7 dice. I need to spend 7. Okay.
Okay.
I
So
think it's worth it to beat her in this moment.
okay. So the total
Do it.
becomes
I just bought you 5.
45.
Thank you, Tamiko.
Okay. So that we're at 49 dice right now. You are then spending 7. So that'll bring us back here. Plus,
Welcome to MTD. The M is for math.
which puts you at 39. So, here's what I would like from you, Chad. This is the episode ending scene. So there's going to be some ambiguity here. And I'm going to
cliffhanger.
finish off what you say. But I want you to, one, describe this sort of vying for power against Persephone using the powers of time. What it looks like when you tap into this reserve ability and surged past her, though she seemed to be gaining the upper hand. And what happens in the aftermath of what you do, and then I will tack something on at the end.
So I think that there's this moment where he's got his hands around her neck, and then it begins to just kind of the area begins to zoetrope with her different stuff, like all the different variations, and eventually when it reaches on that moment where he feels like he's grasped around the right spot, if by some reason you find a way to come back, don't, because I will come for you again and again and again, and you and I can just be best friends by that time. Don't come back. And he will just pull, just like Billy pulling the throat out of.
Oh my god, it's like Roadhouse.
Full on, just pulls the thread out of the zoetrope of Persephone's, and like the fate just snips, gone.
That's so fucking metal.
There
There's a lot
is a moment where Persephone holds her grin, her confident smile, and then you see it falter.
Uh-huh.
And you see her realize that, like one of the fates, she spent years meddling in your life and your timeline. And all of that is coming unraveled in this moment. And that's what you see is Persephone begins to unravel. And you see, using that zoetrope imagery that you put up, we see the camera does a bizarre, it's almost hard to envision. It's one of those it pivots around while you seem to pivot in the other way, plus the zoetrope motion as the camera turns to look at you, and we see you standing there, and we see the flickering images of a 12-year-old Oak, a 13-year-old Oak, a 20-year-old Oak, a 35-year-old Dr. K. We see the much older Spaceman Oak. We see other Oaks who we've never met before. And there's this moment where it's an array. It's like looking at all of the versions of the Doctor, and not just the first through the 13th or 14th, but the War Doctor and all these other iterations of the Doctor through time, as you cut Persephone's timeline at that moment, the year before she hatched this plan to meddle in your timeline. And as she unravels and all of the imagery begins to fade away, and this essence of Persephone seems to dissolve into just wind rustling the grass around you, you hear the sound of an approaching car. You look down at the road. It's the family station wagon, comes around the bend. And as it comes closest to the base of the hill, you see your dad driving. Your mom turns sideways so that she can look at your dad, but also look at you and your sisters in the back seat. And you catch a glimpse of your sisters and you in the back of the car, and you hear through the open windows, the faint sounds of the Kubrick family singing one of their road songs, singing in a round, and like the Doppler effect that just sort of fades as we see the Kubrick family vehicle drive off into the distance. And Orson Axel Kubrick, in this moment, you know two things. Persephone is still out there. But you cut her timeline. You severed her existence from that moment in time onward. Time doesn't unravel. Time doesn't rewrite itself. Time makes adjustments. You and your friends remember everything that she's done. You still remember the tragedy that you had to endure in a couple of different iterations. Less violently, you feel new memories. No, they're not new. They're old. They were always there, buried under layers of rewriting and tragedy. And with Persephone blowing away in the wind, it's like a gust of wind blows the dust of these false memories away. Your mom, your dad, your sisters, they're alive and well. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, I like a nice cliffhanger. Wow. That's great.
I don't know that that's even technically a cliffhanger.
I guess
mean,
a
just
nice cliffhanger is like a jumbo shrimp. It's like
just
oxymorons.
For clarity's sake, because I think the question was asked in the chat. I can only glance and catch words here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way we handled that
Ignore
role.
the side chat, Jacob.
You're going to have to get your own side chat if you want me to not be influenced by what you say.
We already have it. Joke's on you.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what I was saying now. What was I saying?
No, it's so good.
You were talking about the because
of the way it all shook out.
Mm-hmm.
All I will say is you definitively know that you severed Persephone's timeline.
Okay.
She is still out there.
Right.
You didn't kill her.
Yeah.
But you destroyed the version of her that had been meddling in all of your lives.
Yes.
Great.
And I'm telling you this as your game master.
Mm-hmm.
You have eliminated that threat.
Hey,
all right, take
us.
that pin off the
did it.
board, baby.
We can take a thing off of our checklist.
My sister turned into such a giant fucking shitlord. When did that happen?
Listen,
my God.
When we made the choice to not go hang out with Algernon and her on the boat.
We never made a choice. Shit just kept happening to us.
Just kind of happened.
Listen.
Just kind of happened.
We had no idea either of knowing how things were going to shake out on the beach because
that's true.
It was a random roll that determined who was going to come out of there based on what you guys said.
Mm-hmm.
And I had decided that you could determine. You could have said you could have said yourself. You could have said pretty much anything, and then I got confused because I had removed Meredith as an option because she had already been rolled. And then when you rolled Jeremy, originally it would have been Jake the Fugitive that would have showed up. But because you modified your roll, it was Sharp. And I was trying to figure out, because Meredith was next on the list, but crossed out, Claire was the other one that would have come up within that close range. And I was just trying to figure that out. But yeah, this is nearing. Wow. I only say nearing the end of the season. I still don't know where the season's going to end. We still got a few more things to do, and depending on things you guys are choices you're gonna make, and what happens after this, as you guys start to realize what has happened, what's your next move. We are moving toward the end of the season, so it's a very fitting that a major villain is dealt with appropriately. Got sort of a little bit of the Thanos treatment there. Not quite, but almost.
Yeah, right.
So,
Jesus.
with that, a huge thank you to we thanked Monty DL at the top, Carrie for dropping in some extra bits there to get some dice modifications,
And to clear my guild.
Tamiko dropping a bunch of community subs
Don't
to
thank
pay for
me,
some
that's
more.
Just me cheating.
What's that?
Don't
Nothing.
thank me. That's just me cheating.
It's there. I just don't understand it when you have 45 things where you're like, I gotta buy more so we can pay for this.
Don't feel secure unless we have 70,000
right.
of them.
Listen, they got over 80 in
So that we have a
Joe's.
secure nest egg, so I can give additional.
You
love
got to get a
to-
raw.
Well, no, you guys
IRA
still,
pops.
regardless, you followed the true, you followed the true, I can't think of the word I was looking for, but you should. It's kind of like in Cthulhu. Don't die with luck point, with luck left.
Exactly. Yes.
Here, you should never go out when you have domain dice or domain pops at your
Couldn't agree
disposal.
more.
So, with that, also huge shout out to everybody hanging out in chat. The very appropriate follow and stop by from Nightmare Sully coming in because their name was invoked when we must have said a nightmare 3 times, and they showed up. And all the usual suspects hanging out in chat. Thank you. Love seeing all that going on. If you're somebody that likes to watch quietly, lurking in the background, or maybe you're watching later on the VOD, know that we appreciate you just as much and hope that you are enjoying these games as much as we enjoy playing them. And finally, a huge thank you to these absolutely incredible people and role players who just inhabit their characters, and I just love playing with you guys. I'm glad to have everybody back after the long holiday, and we missed you last week, Ted, but getting Billy back into it. And my favorite thing has always been there's too many things for these people to not be some of my favorite people, but in this game and in gaming in general, my favorite thing about having friends like you is you all know how to easily switch the spotlight and let other people shine, and wait your turn. And I love that. So thank you, Chad, Tamiko, Carrie, Ted, Jeremy, and Em, without whom this would just be me talking to myself for a couple hours. With that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream the same way we end every stream. And you can say it with me if you want. It's a day.